Good evening, everybody. What's happening? How we all doing tonight? So what you're saying is right when a 36-hour rain spell here is ending. So it's been raining there for 36 hours straight? That's pretty ridiculous. Well, thank you, Garrett. I appreciate that. I had that one, I made that one a couple years ago. There was a, one that I found that I liked, and I edited it up, and all that good stuff. I'll tell you what, the weather changing in this area, so I live in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, and the weather changes here. Like, I don't care one way or another, typically, if it's cold, if it's hot, if it's whatever. But like last week, it was like 72 degrees. Yesterday, it was like 20. It's rained a bunch. It's snowed a bunch. It snowed 2 days ago a little bit. No, yesterday. I don't remember. A couple days ago. Just a little bit, just like a little dusting. It's supposed to do something at the end of this week. It's supposed to do some more next week, and then it's supposed to be in the 60s, almost 70 again. So a lot of the people in this area are like sinus infections, headaches, all that kind of stuff. A lot of pressure changes going on in this area because the you get that Arctic air coming down, you get the warm Gulf air coming up, and the pressure differences all the time. It really messes with you. It's not great. It's not great. Anyway, supposed to go down to the farm today, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow. A little bit. Not a ton. I think it's supposed to maybe be 50 something. Hey, what's up, Car? It was good to see you the other day, buddy. What was I looking for you? $31 this morning. 80. Oh yeah, the Xbox one. Let me look. So I have Lego The Hobbit for Xbox One. Is the one that I have. But I have that one. That's the one I have. I never had much for the Wait, what is this? Ooh, I need to do that actually. Here, let me get you guys in game real quick. Yo, Zap, thanks for the gift of sub for Squirrely. Let's see. Oh, I need to change builds too. I was messing around. More single target. This one, and then let's get out here. Dude, Car, I haven't had that bot on after I upgraded my computer. I need to convert all that stuff over to a different bot. Shornvale. Oh, come on, game load. Okay, I already did. Okay, I did the weekly. That's fine. Blood tooth. Okay, and then we'll go back to Sulmadash. A little bit of a delayed port there. Yeah, because I think right now I have my rep done for Hunter's Guild. Now it's just a matter of I need enough of the stuff from killing the roving threats. Actually, I don't really need to do the... Where's the... Oh, I already that's right. I already have him. We're good. Fill me in on that, Squirrely. I don't know what's getting updated on that. What do you got? What's up, Manapod? It's good to see you, man. It was good talking to you earlier today, buddy. New tier in Hunter Camp and 2 areas. Man, they need to quit doing that. I mean, definitely not.
What do you need? May nature's blessings find you. Lead us, mud. What do you need? Lead us, mud.
Is it just going from friend to ally then? Dejana and Jarette Manesh? Are they going to celebrate it now? Because Temimir is already going here. These two are friend going to ally. Hamat is already... Man. They better make it worth it. Better make it worth it. Alright, so 25k ally rep tier for Hunter's Guild, teal food, some raid barter, quest tokens, necklace essence, and pet. Okay, so I'll eventually need to do it for the essence, but that's it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 25k is kind of rough though. Because these things only give 150, so even if you're boosted and you're doing double, you're only getting 300 per token. So I'd have 3,000 on me right now. So I mean, I guess not like terrible, but still. Yeah. Okay. How many carry-alls do I have? A lot. Because I actually have more in here. Kind of some of the, or not this one. It's in this one. Yeah, there's a map carry-all that I got from something. Where's all this stuff? 530. Thought I had more too. Maybe I pulled them out. I do sometimes. I definitely keep the stuff that I got in here. Came back to the game about a week ago and it's got me by the balls this time. All right, meme dude. What class are you playing? What server are you on? What's the word? Lambdering Hunter, excellent. Already 151. Sweet, we'll probably be able to play then. Heck yeah. Also, if you guys are curious what the hell we're doing and just sitting here, we're waiting for form up. Doing the hunter camp and the roving threats, which we are just about. We are full now, so we should be kicking off here in just a minute. In Umbar City right now, holy frame rate, Batman. Yeah, it's bad in the big places. There's just so many art assets that it's got to load, and it's just this engine wasn't meant to handle that much. So I feel you there. Like Minas Tirith, Umbar Baharbel, they're both like that. Yeah, Minas Tirith frames they're better now, but the original one, man, it was tough to play in there. It was tough to play in there. Oh no, Tuesday night in Lotro? My poor 9800 X3D and 5090 not good. Nah, it's just there's not much you can do about it. It's not a matter of gaming power, it's just a matter of what their server can handle, and that's the really the issue. Guy trying to grab multiples or what? Single core engine and overhaul would cost them probably 9 to 12 months and not make another content, so it's a non-starter. Yep. And realistically, some of the newer tech and processors, because realistically, you're not making too much more advancements in processing. So it's a lot of the smart tech of, like, here we go, we're gonna be chilling for a second here. That's brutal. But like this computer, for example, so I have a 9850 X3D. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, meme dude. 30V cache. That's the big deal. Reduced awareness? Yeah, don't say. Yeah, I don't know what kind of difference that would make though for us. Like, I'm trying to think from like a single threaded application. Yeah, exactly. So maybe they should just switch over all their VMs to those machines and let them run it. Nah, it's all engine stuff at this point, for real. Hey, what's up, OG? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, and at some point, like, I just... My concern is with how quickly OSs are cutting off support for things. Like, obviously, when it did Windows 10 already go end of life, or is it's coming up? One of the two. I kind of lost track of that a little bit. Yeah, it's end of life now. Okay, so like that means that you're gonna start seeing parts of the OSs that aren't supported either. And for some online service games that are older, that might cause some issues. And it already has caused issues for LOTRO in the past, because they've had to replace libraries, and that's not always a good thing, because you might come across a situation where there's not an applicable replacement. So if you run the risk of running a live service game on a OS that's not, like, your game doesn't support the newest software that comes out, so they're crossing into that threshold when you're talking about 20-year-old games. The once rumored DX9 removal and the new launcher. Yeah, so I do believe there is still work being done on a launcher, because the current launcher is still 32-bit too, so like there's some stuff that could even happen with that. If they don't like pick it up with that. What's up, Ranger? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, these are arch nemesis. Yeah, they've been talking about it for a while. I think a lot of it was actually, the holdup for that was actually the work on the 64-bit servers themselves. So I think they are probably actually back to working on that now. Where's our... Oh, these are just elite masters. Not arch nemesis. This is the roving truck arch nemesis. Yeah, I mean, they're... When you factor in the amount of MMOs that have closed, been shut down, canceled, whatnot, you know what? I don't think anybody's really in a spot where they can really blame SSG2 too much, because like they've been able to mitigate their expenditures. They've really been able to handle a pretty bad market. They've had developers leave and come back. So they've been able to like rehire some of their staff. They're expanding a little bit, things like that. So, you know, there's just I don't know. Guess it is what it is. Yeah, largely. And if the investor report from EG7 is correct, then realistically they're fine. Like if they're showing, where are you guys going? Oh wait, I need the steps in the mire. Okay. What's up, Castle? Hey, nobody. Oh boy. I mean, I'd say probably no more than what it was when they had heard that it was coming out. Probably like, you know, it wasn't going to change what they were going to do. Why can I not see this one? I play boomer RPGs. There you go. Well, I'd say that's a little easier said than done, unfortunately. I don't think Amazon really knows where it wants to be in any of the spaces that it operates in, to be honest with you. They kind of just throw a bunch of shit at the wall and see what sticks. And even if it sticks, then they're like, you know, clean that off. Pretty much, man. Saying footsteps in the mire is done? Oh, it is done now. No, this is the hunters camp out in the new area. The group area. I got a little aggressive here with pulling a few things at once here. Very, very sluggish on this right now. Let's see, we're done with all of that. Okay, sweet. City is so damn big and confusing to navigate. Yes, it is. Multiple layers, a lot of alleyways and little bridges crossing it over areas. Yeah, it is. For sure.
Lead us mud. How can I help? Lead us mud. Lead us mud. May nature's blessings find you. What do you need?
Oh no, I do have to turn in. Raid contest? Not too bad. It depends if it's indoor or outdoor, really. I mean, like roaming around right here, 1440p, not too terrible. So then we find, I'll be doing, hopefully be doing some dungeons here in a little bit too. It does for this one. Oh, for you, yeah, okay.
May nature's blessings find you.
Yeah, I'm at 2560 by 1440. Why can't I? Why am I still in combat? That's really annoying. Yeah, if you have a UI that supports being cropped, like that's where it is.
Settle down, friend.
It has a stupid cap limit on it though, on the potion one. On the healer carry-all. This one right here, I think. Can hold up to 25 stacks of healing potions. No, you can't. I don't think so. I think I think I had tried to do that. Well, here, we'll see. So if we open up, oh, that's the die one. This one. Yeah, see, it takes it all out of my hotbars. Graze them all out. Pretty dumb. I think it unlocked all of them too. Ugh, when people join and leave a raid with the Prime plugin turned on, man, it's brutal. But yeah, it appears that it has locked or unlocked all of my potions. So that's kind of cool. Yes, I did, Ranger. Thank you very much. Kind of. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we crashing? Oh, no. Recovered. We're all fine here. Little T-pose bear there. Why can't you run through the damn fountain?
You did it. I thought you were marching to your death, but that tooth is the size of my fist, so it must be true.
What other quests contribute to this? To the defending Morgala weekly. I'd love to get this done. Ba-na-na-na-na. Yeah, oh, okay, I gotcha. Might be worth doing then. These guys right here. Got a 20 and a 30. Okay. Where did I pick up? I mean, it's definitely worth doing those because you're getting embers, virtue experience, embers, virtue experience. Hey, what's up, bud? How you doing, buddy? I need to stomach some tier 3 stuff. I would love to give it a shot. I just know it is a tough one. They're very tough. It's fine. Specifically, the fervor potions. Everything that is, I believe, Gundabad and higher is all 45%. So it's all the same. So maybe I do this. Maybe I just do all the dailies. These are the ones you have to craft though, right? The rune kits. So I don't want to do that one. So we need that one. That one. And this one. Okay. So I guess probably... Yeah, let's do this. We'll do a little bit different stuff. Because I would like to get the Virtue XP, because we got a couple left to get to 100 yet. Most of them are 95. Charity is about to ding 100 there. You got some more. Got some more, that's for sure. So there's gonna be dailies out of each area then, so that's fine. So this one's probably quicker just to ride out of here and go over to. Or no, we got Ingar Garage and Swift over there.
Riches chase you, friend.
Ingar Garage. I'll post a little closer. I like how there's swift travels closer to the dailies than there are to the vendors for the instances. Craziness. Okay. Your rows are looking good here, Affidar. These are some pretty straight lines. All right. So I need to do 7 more dailies for that one. So what are you guys all working on? If you're playing LOTRO, what is it that you are... What are your current goals? What are you trying to get done? Getting Berg war ready. Feel that. You have no idea what you're doing? Well, let's fix that. Hitting 1-2 to max level without boosting so I can figure out the game. Okay, I respect that. Then you'll boost your old main. Okay. All I know is keeping my virtues up. Okay. So, but I hear Warden isn't fun, so I don't know, maybe Lore Master. Okay. Here is what I will tell you. Anyone who tells you something subjective as fact is incorrect. Let's put it that way. I'll be honest. I had a lot of fun playing the Warden. What frustrated me at the time was the server stuff. Because the Warden is very rhythmic. Like when you're doing these things, you know, if you get a server hitch and it throws off your rhythm of doing your gambits, well, then you're having to, you know, backtrack and stuff like that, or you completely mess up, or maybe you apply the wrong gambit. So, it takes a different type of person to play the Warden because it's a lot of active buffing and damaging and things like that. So, that's what I gotta say about that. So, if you're hearing it's not fun, that's just, it's probably somebody that's maybe doesn't like the class or is playing it poorly. Otherwise, there wouldn't be people playing them at all if they weren't fun. Mistakes on the Warden can be brutal? Absolutely they can be. I was waiting for Khan to say something. Warden is the primary reason I keep coming back to the Lotro. No other MMO has something quite like it that I've found. There you go. It is an innovative class. It is different. You know, it's just something that, like I said, it's not a class you can play like it is an advanced class. It is not a basic class. So, you know, basic classes, like the champion is a basic class. There is a difference though. Like basic classes, I would say are easy to play, but you know, they're a little bit, they can be challenging to master. But advanced classes are difficult to play and even more challenging to master. What's up, Pixel? How are you doing? What's this over here? So I need to make this guy bigger. I think it is nice that it actually kind of fits off the map now, but this is just so tiny. Defeat Sorceress dead. There are no sorcerers dead right here. I guess we gotta go to the other spot. Right? Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Sorceress dead. Purple one. That's all done. So we can swift back to Zajana. We can go. This will still be faster to ride up that way. I saw Fallen Palace tier 2. What did they need? Heal and Red Captain. Okay. Never mind. Tier 2 caves. DPS wanted. You need to compete. I have more of the instances for the at weekly. Okay, and then we'll go up to back up to Stormadon. Actually, I feel like my cursor got smaller. Oh, you can only do it in full stuff. That's too big. Oh well, it's fine. What's up, Sky? How you doing tonight? I was actually thinking about you and TwitchCon earlier. Defeat 12 and burn saplings. Okay. Time to relax. Yes. I mean, it is and it isn't. I just don't know about it being in November this year. A lot of people are upset about that because it's just so close to traveling for like Thanksgiving and stuff. Because I think it's the maybe the might be the week before. You worked at Twitch from 2011 to 2020, retired right before COVID. Did you for real? Well, I was streaming on it. Let's see, when did I start? I started in 2013. I mean, that's good on you. That's good on you. That's right. You and I were talking in somebody else's chat, weren't we? Dude, I need this weather to break so I can go play golf, man. That's right. It's Bright Life. That's right. He commented on a YouTube video the other day. I was like, "Oh, brother, I miss you, man." He is. He is. Yeah, I've been to all of the North American TwitchCons though. It's so I do right now I do 2 conventions a year, so I do GCX and I do TwitchCon. Yo, meme dude. Thanks for the sub, buddy. No ads for you. There we go. Is he doing like the marketing stuff? Is that right? Oh, that's so sick. Yeah, man, he needs to hook it up. That's the whole point. Like, you gotta know people, right? You gotta know somebody. Gotta know somebody that knows somebody. But I will probably... I might go up to Gen Con this year too, just for the LOTRO stuff. Because they'll be doing a... they usually do a meet and greet up there. Where are these things going? Oh. Oh. They're resetting? It is resetting. You watch the Axis and Allies tournament from Gen Con? Nice. I know Gen Con's like a major, like one of the older conventions is all around tabletop stuff, which is kind of interesting that they picked that one to go to. I've been trying my darndest to get them to go to GCX because I think they'd like, I think they would really benefit from like any convention that they could go to. I think they would really benefit from that one just because of the creators that would be, especially that now that they have their creator program. There's a lot of stuff involved with that. And Kevin, who's in charge of Rare Drop, who runs that whole event, is a huge fan of LOTRO. Actually, his character is right here. Where is it? Yeah, right here. He's 144. He's getting there. He's getting there. Slowly but surely. We need more saplings. Meme dude, if you don't mind me asking, what did you do when you were at Twitch? What was your area? I feel like working there during that time would have been like you were probably wearing many hats though at one time. All right, so that area is done. So I guess let's go down to easiest one's just go back down to Sulmadash. Is that right? What's up, Narnar? How you doing, man? Here's the thing for me with this game is I feel like there's like a couple small things that could be done externally that would do wonders. And actually, I probably have a lot of junk I can turn in off here too, can't I? Maybe not, surprisingly. Wait, do I have a task carry all in here? I don't think I do. No. Big GIS presentation, see, like I'm thinking of like ArcGIS is. When I see that, that's what I think about? Or is that the same thing or something completely different? Oh, okay, cool. My brother did a bunch of stuff with that back in the day when he was in school out in Idaho. Okay, we don't want the harvesting tool one. Okay, we want the blight samples. Collect. We love the nerdy careers, man. Wait, is that? These are the crafted ones, right? The sickles. Right?
It is good to see.
Everybody's a LOTRO nerd at some point in their life, whether they admit it or not. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I go to these events and stuff like that, and then I tell them what I do, and they're like, oh, dude, I used to play LOTRO back in X year, like whatever it was. I was like, well, come on and play then. And I think at this point, too, it's very interesting because you're seeing... We were talking about it a little bit before with all these newer generation MMOs that are failing, or they're a different target audience. There's more and more of a need for the older generation MMO, which obviously LOTRO is. That's why you're seeing like WoW Classic be successful. That's why you're seeing, you know, the people that put out the private server for this as successful. That's why you're seeing, you know, LOTRO winning the best classic MMO of 2025 for Massively. Like there is a need for it. And the other part of that is also seeing how many times people come into any of the chats here and saying, wow, I didn't know this game was still running, or are they still making new content for this, or wow, I haven't played this since X year, what is it? So dude, that's awesome that you actually have the same people since then. Like, that's such a rare thing anymore, because for 22 years, that's crazy. Like, I still have some of those friends. You know, like one of my best friends I actually met in LOTRO. A couple of my raiding group from my original kinship flew down to my wedding years ago. So yeah, it's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Yeah, WoW released in 2004. What's crazy is that WoW and LOTRO were in development at the same time. Probably would have released at the same time had this game not changed hands so many times and actually changed its kind of focus from Middle-earth Online to Lord of the Rings Online. Probably would have released much earlier. So they would have probably been a much more direct competitor at that point. So that's what's up. What's up, BDBB? Okay, so the sickles. If you wish to assist them by helping clean up the area near the farms in Sulmadash. Okay, so that one is the one that's right over here then. Here's all these sickles and hoes. Yo, meme dude, you might have stepped away for a second. What and again, if you don't want to answer too, that's fine too. What'd you do while you were at Twitch? Ran the creator biz? Ooh. Ah, okay. You probably saw my application come through a bunch then. I actually, wait. You know, it's funny. I might actually still have some of my declines. My claim to fame, in 2013, subscriptions was a pay-per-view product. I brought it up that I thought people would buy it monthly to support streamers. CEO said, no, that's dumb. I said, I'm quitting. He said, fine, but you can do it manually. Oh, that's crazy, dude. His job was finding creative ways to deny me partnership. Oh. Hey man, congrats to you on that. That's sick. I respect that crazy because that's the hard work, perseverance, and believing in what the hell you're doing and proving somebody that's makes a hell of a lot more money than you wrong. Oh man. That's a double whammy. We love that. Let me see the yeah. Like I said, I started streaming in 2013, so that was still old guard. I mean, it wasn't obviously Justin TV, but it was still old guard, you know, old UI. It was pre-Amazon, it was pre-Prime stuff. It's like it was a lot. It was a lot. Let me see here. Let's go back in the old what up, Miz? Hey, I bet. Let's see here. I wonder. Oh man. Back when I had to do Game Wisp because I couldn't get subscriptions on Twitch. Oh man. Nah, I think I got rid of them. Or maybe it was in saved. Maybe it was, I probably moved it over to here. VFX Blender, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Maybe I put it in here. Meme Dude was subbed before followed. What a legend. Thank you, dude. Thank you. The hell is this? Oh gosh, that was when... Wow, going through this folder is rough. Where I know there's one in here. But this is still 2015. Where is it? I know it's in here. I guess not. Oh well. I thought it would have been funny, but yeah. I mean, you probably would have recognized. I mean, you probably would have gone through so much stuff, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's do this. Actually, I bet I know exactly where I can find this. Where is it? Ah, it's gonna bug me. Oh well. That's enough time wasted on that. Yeah, I did a lot. Did a lot. There's not too many people out there at this point that can say they've been. I mean, there obviously are, but there's not a ton of people when you look at the entire platform and the entire landscape of content creation that can say they've been doing it as long as me. Which feels good, you know? It feels good. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, buddy. And you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Yep. There's a couple people at work that they call me OG all the time because of that. One of them went to TwitchCon with me 2 years ago. And he would always say that I was imparting wisdom on him. Like, you're always out here with the wisdom. I'm like, I'll try, brother. All right, which one are we doing here? Nah, that was a few prior. I think that was 22. 22 or 23. That's kind of ridiculous. Original goofball? I'll take that too. I'll take that and I'll own it. Well, know that I got you. Well, the cool thing is you can just do tier 1s and it'd be pretty low key. Give you that hard carry too, you know. 16 of these things, come on. You get your turbo nerd rating in WoW. Yeah, but that's WoW. Do I need these? I do need these. So I like this new thing where your cursor goes to the Windows one. I feel like my cursor's white right now instead of the actual animated one. Love that. Rank 1 Resto Druid every tier of TBC through Wrath Classic. Woo! Wrath is actually where I started playing WoW. Playing a prop paladin. Had some of the worst grouping experiences in MMOs in there. I really enjoyed Ice Crown. That was, oh man, that was such a blast of a raid. And then, you know, when Cataclysm came in, I was in a good group and everything was going good. Got to Bastion of Twilight and they wouldn't let me go in. They said you don't have enough, your gear's too low. The only problem with that is that I had every bit of gear that you could get from doing the heroic dungeons, the reputation. So like I even remember going out and getting like, oh, what was it, like the thorium belt for the tank, and then there was a maybe that was during Wrath though. I'd like to kill this thing. There we go. There was something else though, because I remember like out in the place where Bastion of Twilight was, there was a rep faction out there that you needed to do to get, that was a best in slot piece, like pre-raid. What's up, Burgess? Good morning. Returning to LOTRO has been fun. Got back and was surprised happy. Because about a lifetime years ago and had 47,000 LOTRO points. That's sick. You can get whatever you need. You can get whatever you need. Yeah, what was that thing? Let's see, Deep Home, no. Twilight Dragon, Cool. Ah, what was it? What's up, Zeno? What was that? What zone was that in? Nigel. Twilight Highlands. So it was out here. There's Thunder, Maw of Madness. So it was like these guys right in here somewhere. There's Bastion of Twilight. Elementium Depths, Obsidian Forest. It was like along this ridge right here.
That was a kingly gift, yes.
Yo, Khan! Thank you for the 10 gifted, dude. Giga Chad. Thank you, dude.
That was a kingly gift, yes.
Probably the Belt of the Untamed.
That was a kingly gift, yes.
Let's see. Let's say Twilight Highland.
That was a kingly gift,
Okay.
yes.
You know what? This guy, you just mind your business here. There we go. Dragon Maw Clan.
That was a kingly gift, yes.
Yeah, it was Dragon Maw Clan. Okay. What is there?
That was a kingly gift, yes.
Rewards.
That was a kingly
Maybe
gift,
it
yes.
wasn't with them. I thought for sure it was. Maybe it wasn't the belt out there. No, because you crafted the belt for them. And
That was a kingly gift, yes.
I guess it was either the boots of the Sullen Rock. That's what you got for
gift, yes.
Exalted out there. Oh, but this is Cataclysm Classic. This isn't Cataclysm. So is this
That
the
was
old
a
one?
kingly gift, yes.
It was the same? Okay. So it was probably that then. Because I remember I had to get the rep all the way up. Dragon. Yeah, so Boots of the Sullen Rock. There was a belt out there, I think. But either way, it's just like I remember doing that stuff specifically, and I couldn't do anything else other than that, so it was just kind of annoying. Con, thank you for the gifted, man. I appreciate it, brother. You got any update on coming down this way, dude? I wonder what combat would be like in this game if we had global cooldowns instead of individuals. Probably miserable, honestly, with the way that the skills are designed. This stuff is all right in this little tiny area. Kind of nice, actually. That one. Oh wait, did that? Oh yeah, this does have some Eastern Plaguelands feel to it, for sure. I could see that. A lot of people on. I need 4 more mushrooms. 2 more trolls. Oh, I didn't get that tag in there on time. Oh wait, no I did. I did. There's some this way. Trolls too. Yeah, I think so. Heck is over here that I missed? What is it? What is it? Con, I'm really surprised you didn't invoke a response from Ranger on that. That's done. We just need one more troll. There he is. Ooh. There we go. Charity's done. Move on down the line. Get discipline going. Okay. So we need instances and 12 more quests. So we could check out... What is this? Okay, so we did the stuff in Atagame. We did the stuff in Kigan. So then we'll have the stuff in Ansharu and Idagal. You have to let Khan catch up? Oh, is that what it is? Khan's got... He'd have a ways to go. I gotta open my door. It's getting hot in here. I was trying to keep the cats out for a while. Calm down. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Can I get the DPS spot for this this dungeon here? Probably not, but you know. Oh, nice. Close to 88 on this. Got a week left. We can finish that out. I'll just have to do some Thickle Gundu. No, they haven't done anything with any of them yet, which is okay. Because it's more outside of Standing Stone. It's more to do with Daybreak, so it's okay. I'm in no hurry. I'm used to applications and things taking a long time. You know, took me 6 years to get partnered on Twitch. Took me 2 years on YouTube. Yeah, it took a while, so. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry, dude. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Forgotten caves of Hurum Kana, the scoundrel makes his home. Self-styled brigand king, Barlat the Bold, strikes at caravans and travelers on the nearby Great Road. The Dorwers of Sajana have tasked you with bringing Barlat.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Caves and Barlat be hiding deep in Hurum
I
Kana.
have my main buffs on. I do need my mitts one though. Gross. I don't want that. I should just have 2 bags. Oh, dude, I love this cloak. This one's so good. I should just do like one separate bag for just like, well, really it's all this stuff in here, but for my store consumables. Mitigation, other mitigation. I have Tome of Defense. Actually, anybody got a good recommendation on a like a self buff checker to make sure you have like, you know, morale, power, mitts, defense, finesse, damage, food, all that stuff? Give it a rip, buddy. Oh, this guy wants to be a hero, huh? That's gonna be too much. Yeah, dude, that's a bit much, man. This is tier 2, not tier 1. No, that was... sometimes not. Don't stand there and take that hit. How was that? Just heard something connect and disconnect. A 3-second sprint. 3 seconds of glory. Can you use a spear or another weapon? Oh, it's con. No, is he just resetting or no? Oh, guess not.
Wind, take you.
Four. Oh my gosh. I can't see. No, no. Oh no, that's terrible. Okay, it's on him. Oh, don't bring that over here. Gosh. That slow is far too aggressive. This is tier 2. No. Some of this is just so hard to manage. Come on. Oh, this. All right, dude. There's a lot of stuff going on there. But if you think that was a lot of stuff, just wait till the third boss. Third boss is stressful. There's so much crap going on. Actually, I think that one's got a little bit more, but you can get more unlucky on boss 3. What's going on? That one. Woo! Yeah, this is Treasure Caves. Oh, wrong thing. Come on, get that off. It does different orders on this stuff, man. They did Shadow, Blades, Blight. Some people do Blight first, Shadow, Blade, like... That's my bad. I didn't see him switch. It might be alright, though. Might not be. Get the blade down. Blade's almost dead. Oh yeah, they should be good. They should be good. Should be good. What's up, Sleepy? How you doing, brother? Yeah, they're fine. Easy. You start doing this one? This one's interesting. I think there's gonna be some more changes to it still too. Yep, you know it. There's a Deadeye in the wall, too. He should be. That's unfortunate. I can't switch. There's all it seems to happen a fair amount where there's dudes that get stuck in here. We're gonna have to wait for... How is he still hitting people? There we go. That should be it. No, there he goes. I feel like I still don't understand that particular mechanic yet. Oh, I just missed that one. Oh god, no, no, no. Oh my god, there's so many things. I'll get this one. Ooh, still got that one off. Nice. Nice! God.
You want my treasure so badly?
I don't. There's too many fucking red boxes on the ground. I don't know where shit's going. Kite with shower of gold, if you have it. Fucker. Just let me get my damn meal off. I like the simplicity of shit everywhere versus lasers being bright lights I'm used to. It's gonna be right there. No, not gonna get this one. Ooh, still got it. Nice. Oh, he actually didn't get a buff off. But like, why is it fucking so slow? And how do you know when the hell it's done? It's kind of lame, like. Alright, I got that one off. I don't think so. Okay, now we're in good shape here. What does he have? He's only got 1.1 on his buff. We're doing good in the room. Kind of the bummer part about this one is so much of it is luck. I only made it up to 1.3. That should be it. What's up, Mana? Yeah, I'm on everything, brother.
You want pressure so badly?
Oh, shit.
Fear the sting of riches.
Who's it on? On me again. Oh God. You like me at the moment, gotta grind. How's the LOTRO grind going? Pretty good, brother. Pretty good. Let's do a little tier 2. See, now I understand that one better. Period Blades, Tracery, Ascendant Frost. Ah! Gosh. Oh, so terrible. so terrible. All right. Just give us tokens, game. Like, just give us tokens. If I didn't have to spend so much time working on this character, I would let him do other stuff. What's up, Sean? Hit him with the snowballs. I wish. Yo, man, thanks for the rose, buddy. Let's see. Fury Blaze. Do I have that on my... No, I took that off, I believe. No, I still have that on there. The problem is it's already tier 16 of this, so this one's getting dusted. What's my script looking like? Ooh, I should go spend some stuff. I should go spend some stuff. Alright. Palace tier 1 DPS. I really just don't want to do tier 1s at this point. Like, I need a Palace tier 2 for the helm. And the jewelry comes out of 2s and all the 3s and stuff like that. There's people just aren't there. They're just not there on 3s, so as much as I'd love to. But let's do this. Let's go out to Rivendell. Say time that animation just a little bit better. All right, we're gonna go up to the last homely house here. Man's a gamer. He's at 152. I think my brawler's 153. All right, dude. Take it easy. Good luck on the presentation. Report back. Let us know. All right, let's go take a peek here. Oh, I gotta get all this stuff too. I believe reputation. What? I feel like I wanted to do Hamat Renewed and get that finished up. So these are just as 2,000. Okay. Okay, so Hamat Renewed only goes to Respected. It does not go to Celebrated as of right now. So next up, we're going to go from Ally to Kindred. So we want the Ancharu Salts. Okay, so that'll be the thing is we'll get all that done. Exchange of blows melee. I don't think I have that on anything. Yeah, we're just gonna dust that one. Okay, so let's go look at some stuff here. Hey, Blood, do you max all of your virtues for all of your characters? Well, to be perfectly honest, I haven't played multiple characters in quite some time. Due to playing other games, work, editing videos, doing all the other stuff, I really only play the champion at this point. But yes, that is kind of the deal here. Working through getting them back to max again. Usually they're maxed at any point in time, and then when they update, I then run them again. So yeah, I've got a few left to get to 100. All my main ones are up there right now, and then you know, got a few other ones to go yet. But starting to do the weeklies again, so the weeklies help crank that out because each weekly is at least one rank. Then doing other stuff too. So I believe that I have these are Umbari. As it turns out, I do. So cracked. Okay, the only cracked ones I have in here are the Gundabad and the Umbari ones. Which I should just vendor those and into something, but then you gotta spend the script to get minimal script back, which is, I think, a terrible situation. I do have one cracked or shattered Murai tracery. So we can get, these are all also bound to a different character. I need to get them out of this one. Do I have any in here though? That's the question. No, I don't. Okay. What about shattered? No. Okay. Double check for shattered over here. Oh. I have another shattered. So let's take a look. Hey, there's Convict. Let's take a look and see. So anything that is 549 like this is kind of a wash because you have to look at, like right now, I'm getting the full benefit of the rarity, but not the full benefit of the level and tier. Which I know probably sounds crazy, but basically, I would downgrade rarity, so it would go from, I believe, 5.5% to either 5 or 4.5%. So, like, if I were to look at this one here, this Word of Power, and we went down to 151 incomparable, we're looking at single target attack criticals. Yeah, because that's tier 15. So that's going to be on the other one. So if we look at single target attack criticals, see it's 5%. So this one is not too bad. I'd lose 0.5% on crit chance and 2% on crit magnitude, but I'd also gain right off the rip another 900 crit. So some of that would offset, but then also I would unlock the other 11 tiers to the slot. So this one is probably an okay one to do. I'm just seeing it because like this one is a tier 15. That's mastery rating. I'm not too terribly worried about that one. This one's tier 16. This one's tier 16. That's tier 16, but a blue or a purple. So if I'm looking at them, I'm looking for things that have more of a broad scope on them right now versus the very, very specific things. Because from a min-maxing perspective, you're going to start with the wider stuff as far as like, hey, this is going to give you like more might or more of a like a percentage based thing like to all of my single target attacks versus just doing wild attack or something like that. But this is a 16. Wild attack is a 16, but it's a purple. Dev strike is a 15. So like I wouldn't do this one just yet because I have opportunities elsewhere to bring up my my crit rating, or like that one would bring up finesse, which is not, I'm not in a terrible spot with finesse right now. 107k, that's 22%. It's not horrible. If we look at this one, that's tier 16, tier 16, tier 15 on AoE attack damage. So like that one would probably be a decent candidate. It's a 16, that's a 16. Well, I can actually tell by just looking at the slot over here. So the only one on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock that one. I'll take a little bit less, but I'll gain mastery back. So on this one, we want AoE attack damage. It's going to be in the other one. Okay, and so we're going to put that in here. That'll drop me 2.5%, but it'll give me more mastery, and I can actually use some of these guys now. Okay, so now all of my slots on my rune are maxed to 560, so they're all tier 16s in there to unlock that. Now we're just upgrading rarity at this point, not tier. So that's not a bad spot to be in. And then on the other one, I think the weapon had a few more. 1, 2, 3. So this one's got 3. Now on this, I could do this one. I'll probably do the single target attack criticals. Get that in there. Unlock this. Okay, so now we only have 2 more things that need to hit tier 16. Which, Swift... Oh, Dev Strike? Okay, Dev Strike might be an okay one. So let's look at... Let's go look at the champ ones. And then... we want... Berserker. So we're just going to do this to unlock the tier so we can... Then we're just looking at rarity. Then we're just looking at rarity. All right, so what did I need? Dev strike damage. So see, like right now, this is going to go from 38.5. So I'm going to lose 7% on Dev strike. But I'm going to gain 13 or 1100 finesse rating on that. That one's not a huge deal, but I do want to unlock the slot on it. Let's do that. And then I can use embers if I really wanted to upgrade the rarities on these. It is expensive to do that. It is expensive to do that, but it is an option. And then Swift Strike. That should be under General. So again, this drops at 7%. But also gives me more mastery back. Gives me 1,000 more mastery on the base end of it. So we'll unlock that. Okay, So these two allies are fully unlocked at 560. And basically we've got some rarities to upgrade is where we're at with it. Let's see. I know I had, let's see, enhancement runes and a tracery. And this is going to give me something that I just updated, I bet. Because why wouldn't it? Wild attack damage. No, actually that's an upgrade. There we go. That gave me 5% more on wild attack. And then the thing that we love about legendary items is when you upgrade them, you have to unequip them and re-equip them to get those added bonuses. For whatever reason that is. Okay, so that means any purple traceries I get at this point are absolutely just ash, unless they're the tanking ones. I do have these guys that I can mess with. Meme dude, I have just the thing for you. As it turns out. As it turns out, I have this guy right here. Yeah, so that has both things in it. That has if you're a new character hitting 45 for the first time, and also yeah. But it also has the stuff if you're converting the old system to the new system. Hold, tier 2 need DPS. Damn it, I just missed that. Oh well. Lock all my potions back up. The biggest thing is like if you're higher level, it's a pain in the butt to like get it started. If you're leveling for the first time, it's actually not bad because you start off with a much lower pool of or you don't have as many things open on them. So like where this one has all these slots available, on the level 45, it's like literally the heraldic, one power and one of each essentially. It's really limited. And then you can do what the original intent was to have it grow with you. So as you level and more stuff becomes available, you add on. You don't have the things like where we were at level 140 or whatever it was when that system changed over, and we had to convert everything and figure out all the new things that we wanted to do, and that was a lot. It was a lot. Restack these guys. What's this? Gundabad. Bari. Okay, that's all good. Still need a little bit more crit. Need about 25k more crit. That's where I need to be at. Cave tier 3. One tank. Oh, that dude never invites me to anything anyway, so screw him. I'll literally send in a thing. They'll be asking for a DPS. I'll send them a tell like 3 times. They like X DPS. And then I'll see another post in chat be like, looking for DPS. Like, okay, dude. Okay, this is all my tank stuff. Gotta make sure. Yeah, it's all Elvish Hero stuff. Okay. Sweet. Cave tier 1. I do need to just do more. Oh, I need to go out to Igadal anyway. Actually, meme dude, you probably would remember. Do you remember Flame Goat? Matt?
Coin, fire, and comfort find you
Yeah.
outside.
Talk to him usually when I go out there. He still shows up. Pretty cool dude. Where am I going? Ahaba. I should just I should upload my transcript from that video into Gemini so it actually has accurate data.
Is there something you need?
Why is this gonna give me things for when I'm at... Why? Can I trade them? I guess I'll take a... Gross. Can I barter those for someplace else?
Sarah Sarodan.
Place down a memento you found in Idigal. You may want to block your ears. Okay. Oh, that's cool. They actually put the thing next to it when it shows that it has a delving now. I didn't notice that little UI update. Should put it over here though, next to the... Okay. Then let me go to Juret Manesh. Let me see what I can do. Because that's kind of
May your day prove profitable.
dumb. I have everything I need from these guys, I think. Oh, wait. Who has the tank item? Who has the tank pocket? Probably one of the other ones that I don't have.
Shakeli, Lezara, Jorati.
No, they do. Okay, well, let's get that. Okay, like that. So now I have a tanking pocket item too. It's weird that it has that much crit rating on it. It has more crit than the defensive one. Okay. All right. Let's actually take a look at our tank build here. Okay. So 587. Let's switch out some gear. PvE tank. So 8. Put that on. And then gear setup. PvE tank. I'll move this pocket item down. Save, close, close, close. Okay. Is that right? Oh, I'm missing essences, that's why. I need 1, 2. Well, that's primary, so that's just going to be vitality. Or do I make it might so I can actually do more damage as the champ tank? These are the questions. These are the questions. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. Is I was going to go out to. Tier 1 need a tank. Guess I could. I am kind of reconsidering Cook with the Blade. Merciful Strike costing 200% power is not a big deal. That it only costs like I don't know, what is that, like 700 power then? That's really not that big of a deal. But then also getting every 10 seconds I can get a 50k heal. That seems more reliable than Blade of Courage to me. Like just have a 20% chance for 5%. What's 5% of 608? It's only like 30k. 3k? 3k? What is that? Got him, dumb. So I have 608,721 health. $30k heal. So if it maintained that, you can't get down there. I need basically, if I dropped one of these, I could get that too. Then I'd all of a sudden have a lot of healing. Let me do this. I'm gonna do like and keep an eye on my current build. We're gonna respec this. I'm gonna go back in blue line. I don't like that exchange of aggressive exchanges in there. Okay, so we do want Horn of Champions. The cooldown. Obviously, riposte. Yes, on the riposte damage. Yeah, on the attack mitt. So if we do it like that. Okay, so I want, that's what I want there. Take crit, brutal, leaves me 8. There, take the attack duration. So that means then this should give me a 48 to 53k morale heal. I have that every 10 seconds then. I have bracing attack every 30 seconds. Dire need every minute and a half. I have fight on every 3 minutes. And then I have the potential for every blade skill. But the only problem with that is the only 2 blade skills I have in this line is Blade Wall and Raging Blade, because everything else is single target. So like this actually does become a lot more rare than I think it probably will be, but it has a 20%. I'm using Blade Wall a fair amount. I'm curious about that. I'm using Blade Wall always off the rip anyway. Raging Blade is a big threat one. That's greatly. These are all big threat guys, so I should really be starting with this stuff. Let's rearrange this a little bit here. What sucks about sweeping riposte is having to get a parry event. You have to have a parry event for that. Health threshold on this is... Wait, did I not have... Oh, that's because you can't get Merciful Minded. If you were single target tanking, you could. I don't know if you could spend enough points in red to get down there while still maintaining Battle Frenzy. Because you need 8 points there. Yeah, where's one of those trait line builders? Is this one up to date? This one 98. points available. Let's take a look at this here. So if we went to, do we want champagne? Excuse me. So we want this. I want to make sure that I get, I want to get to Ardent Rage, which I can't. See, that's going to suck. Because you need, you'd need that. You'd need 11 points to have Battle Frenzy be jacked. And then, so like if I wanted to get down there, like if we do, maybe let's minimize this a little bit. Let's go here. Jan J, thank you for the sub on YouTube. So if we do that, minimize what we need to get down there. It takes too much. That. See, like, by this point, you're like, okay, that's the minimum it takes to get there. So you're left with what? Just not a good situation here. Yeah, that's not necessary. I mean, here, let's just try it anyway, and then do that. Attack increase. Obviously, riposte. Dire need. We don't do unstable, because that requires that. Huh. Okay, that's intriguing to me. That's intriguing. Can I do... You have to have all 5 to get down to this, I think. Requires... Yeah, this... So I won't have enough there. I have 3 points left. So this... That blocks that whole thing off. But basically at that point, you do that. That's interesting because getting this puts you in more of a situation. Well, not even, because you still have Raging Blade. It just doesn't, it's not doing as much damage. But you're doing more single target. And you have Merciful Minded. You know what? I'm gonna try this. This is interesting to me. Let's try this, team. Okay. So we want 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 1. I did put Deafening Horn in. 5, 5, 1, 3, 5. Might tweak this a little bit more even, now that I'm looking at this. Okay, we'll do 4. That gives me, it gives me 1 rank in there. Okay, we need to do this. Barbed wall. Okay, so that's where it gets me in trouble here. So we need to back off on. Three, 5. Wait, what did I do differently on here? 1, 4, 4, 1, 1. Oh, I only did 1 in Ardent Rage. Yeah, see, this doesn't work. This doesn't work because then you can't get the full Ardent Rage buff. And that makes it kind of makes it pointless because you're only getting +2 from Battle Frenzy, which is just dumb because you're gonna get two, so you get 4, and you're getting your 5% merciful. 5% just isn't enough. Now, if you had... Do I give this up? Go down here so I can get more sweeping riposte. Because that's a lot more threat. I don't think 5% is worth it. If I drop these off, it's 4 points. Really don't need. Drop that out. I just don't like that you have to have. Okay. Okay, there's that. That. Because that gives me the ability to have the +10%. I'm critted on. Like it just kind of sucks that it's that, but that gives me more sweeping riposte. Still intrigued by this though. It gives me the heal. Gives me full battle frenzy. Okay, now what would the layout for this be? What are we looking at with that? What the hell was that? Let's go treasure caves. I'm gonna do it the size 3 tier 1. So I need, that's on my thumb. What else do I want on the thumb? Maybe I want sweeping riposte on my thumb. So the regular rotation then would be, you need to be down here. Control heals. Well, let's do it that way instead. Trying to think about this tank line here. Let's do Because all my big threat ones are down here. Okay, so let's look. We have greatly increase. Greatly increase. Greatly increase. We have slightly. Slightly. Wild attack is greatly. Brutal strikes is damage is threat over time. And that's really it. Mighty Roar is slightly over time. Horn of Gondor is threat over time, slightly. So these are both 9-second threat over time. Brutal Strikes puts a threat over time on. And then you have your force attacks. You have these two. I'm sorry, you have these three. Oh, I know. Horn of Champions is greatly increases threat over time. They did get rid of the force taunt on that. What's up, non-hacks? Saw your shorts and I wanted to begin this game, but I got a question. Is this game playable without the ABO or Plus or whatever it's called? Are you talking about like the subscription? Like having a being sub to the game? VIP? Is definitely playable without that. Because here's the thing. A vast majority of the game is free to play. Like all the way up to like 130 at this point is free stuff. However, you have this guy right here, the deed log. When you complete content in the deed log, you will actually get, let me find some that actually do it here. You'll actually get LOTRO points. So you actually get LOTRO store currency from playing the game, to which you can buy later on content or, you know, consumables or stuff like that. So it is very, very playable as just a straight up free to play game, for sure. There's actually people who stream it that are nothing but free to play, and they're very late in the game. All right, so as a champion, this is our big threat over time. So we have two minor ones. Like it's almost just like go in running with the stun all the time. It's just sitting there, threat over time. Cool. You have to let me know how that goes. Like what server, what class, all that good stuff. You have to let me know the details. See, like running in with Horn of the Champions is always, it just seems like the pull. 17 targets, 8-second cooldown. The threat over time lasts longer than the actual cooldown. Like I feel like the build at that point is just going the blue line, getting down to here, and then putting everything else into your damage, because then you just have all the threat you could possibly need, and you'd be doing way more damage. Like that'd be an interesting way to go too. Interesting. I'm just gonna start a whole new series on YouTube that is stupid builds. Like, we're gonna try this. We're gonna see if it works. And that would be like the first one. We're gonna tank. All I want is this. I just want to get down to Deafening Horn. I'd maybe throw Sweeping Riposte in there just to get it as another attack, but then I would just rebuild down in here just to see what it does. Probably wouldn't even work, but I would always have threat. So yeah, like the pull here then is Horn of the Champions is the go-to. Because that's a forced attack. These are my 2 forced attacks up here. Those are my oh-shits. My defensives. My heals and restores. So I think that's what we'll do. We're going to put this up here. Move all of our heals down a little bit. Or do I put those above? I do think that's the case. Non-hacks, don't apologize for questions, man. I love questions. I love talking about the game, so fire away. If you got questions, you're in the right place, my guy. Are the stats always random? No. Legendaries in LOTRO, you build. So, like, all of the item or all of the stats in this legendary item right here, I chose. So you have some of them are class specific, some of them are slot specific. So like this Umbari Word of Craft Anger can only go in one of these 2 slots. All this icon, this is all class specific, so those can only go in those slots. And then so on, like, but ultimately you decide what goes in there. But I think kind of like how this is set up. Now it's just going to come down to what I might have to figure out a actual rotation for it with interrupts, because one of the crappy things on here is that one of my force attack, well, actually that's not immediate anymore, that's fast, so that's not an animation cut. Sudden defense, however, that's an animation cut. Are there any other immediate skills? Let me find all my immediates here, because all of our immediates are interrupts. So obviously we know Clobber. Clobber is an immediate skill. Battle Frenzy we know is an immediate skill. You know, Sudden Defense now is an immediate skill. Fast, 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 fast. That's Clobber. Fast, fast, immediate, fast, fast, fast. Okay. I'm in a guild. I'm getting to know them more and more. So there's a couple I would say are friends at this point, but getting to know them. I've kind of bounced around kinships or guilds over the years, just as people come and go to the game. Okay, so these are our 3 animation cuts. So I would probably... How do I want to do this? I want to be able to probably go with a Raging Blade up here. So we'll need 5 fervor. We'll need 3 fervor for that. So we'll do Blade Wall into Battle Frenzy so we can hit Raging Blade. Swift Strike. These guys I do want down there on my thumb buttons. That'll be a good one to have down there too. That's utility. I don't want that there. And I want... I could Raging Blade into... I'm gonna mess with that rotation. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but we want to figure. This is the theory crafting side of it. I'm about to try the game for the first time. Are you champion? Yes, I'm playing a champion. Yeah, I'm in blue right now, which is a tank line. I normally run in red. You can see right now I'm predominantly in my blue line. Normally I run a mix of red yellow for just all out damage. Okay, so let's check this out then. So we want to basically... Ooh, see, this isn't going to work because I need 2 fervor for Horn of the Champions and I don't have controlled burn. So I would need... So I would need that to burn that anyway. Alright, let's just try this then. I gotta get that wound off me or I'm gonna just... And then this feels really dumb in this line. Yeah. Put a lot of those wounds on me. That was an 80k heal off of that. Just gotta be able to cleanse that faster is all. So that's a 3-man tier 1 pool with some nasty effects on it. It actually doesn't feel too bad. It's kind of intriguing. Not gonna lie. Plus, I still need to put other stuff in some of these essences. Because we're at 60... Oh, we're at 60 and 60 on our mitts. Not overcapped. We're not overcapped. Why this 2004 game looks better than the Quinfall? Dude, there's actually parts of Quinfall that look like really cool. And then I was like watching some gameplay of like some big fights and stuff like that. And I was like, well, this doesn't look good. Like just kind of the general open world stuff looks really cool. But then I was just like watching a bunch and it was
great host, you say?
Interesting. Clairlise, thank you for the raid. How we doing? What's up, Mana? you just hitting all my channels now, dude. Hey, how we doing? Welcome in, raiders. How we doing? I see that. I see that. I'm just messing with this this tank build on this guy, and I'm curious because I changed up how I'm doing it. I don't know if quick with a blade is still worth it. I mean, it's only 1 point. I have a lot of utility, a lot of healing. I guess I could always give this a try here. I don't know. I'd rather not pug tank on the champion. It might be kind of weird. Or you know, I just say screw it. Let's just say screw it. I'll give it a try. Give it a try. I have all that stuff. I need to actually put... I do need to put some other stuff on here. Playing a Runekeeper and Discovery that solo Great Barrows was not a good idea. Well, you know. Sometimes that's how you learn. I guess they... I guess they don't need a tank then? Well, if you guys are new here, I'll give you a little rundown while I'm waiting on this. My name is Bludborn. I'm largely a Lord of the Rings online streamer. I've been playing it since Shadows of Angmar, so I've been playing it for about 19 years. Been streaming it since 2013. Partner here on Twitch, partner on YouTube, partner on Kick. All that's been based off of LOTRO. So hopefully we'll be, assuming, we'll be doing the LOTRO creator program. Assuming. Knight, thank you for the follow. Clairlise, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, I stream typically Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays starting around 10 p.m. Eastern time and really go till either I need to get off for work or, you know, and my face hits the keyboard. So usually pretty chill here. Saw your YouTube. Awesome videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. I guess these people found a tank and they do not need it. 8-6. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I mean, Cord did reach out to a few people in specific. I was definitely one of them. So, which is kind of crazy because that was like 3 weeks ago. We're still kind of waiting on. I know that we're waiting on the legal side of it, as far as because there will be like NDAs involved. They'll probably have to have like more information than just your stream, like personal stuff, because there will be like, you know, giving codes and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. So their higher ups are vetting things, because this is not like a typical like, hey, you're on the stream team. No, this is there's more to it. This is more involved than just that. So I'm a Runekeeper 2, also new in game. I never played it, but it reminds me of what good MMO was in the early days. There you go. There you go. You know what's interesting is I am seeing a lot more first-time players this year already. It's kind of crazy. There's so many new players or people that have been away from the game from a very long time. I'm talking like 5+ years, and in some cases 10+ years. So it's very, very interesting. Excuse me. Yeah, that's kind of the idea anyway. The story in Umbar with Sirgon is wild. Dude. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I agree. Boy just gets ousted. Just needed another game to play at night. Well, LOTRO is definitely a chill one. Okay, this is a tier 1. Maybe I'll try this. Let's see. All right, we're gonna try this. Would you recommend this game? Yes. My go-to line, I say, is if you like Lord of the Rings, it's a good game. If you like MMOs, it's a good game. If you like both those things, it's a great game. Let's see, what buffs am I missing here? Let me do that. Okay, got all my potions there. Get a little food. His corruption's off. What's that, broken? Oh, shit. Where do these rats come from? What if I don't like any of those? Asking for a friend, of course? Well, I don't know what you're doing then. Where do these rats just keep coming from? There we go. No, no. I don't want that. I just was gonna start from. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least they're ranged. Oh, that's not animation cutting. Nice. I bet it is. I think this is the only Daybreak game I haven't played yet. Come on in, Broken. Let's go. I'll get you taken care of. That's just played sweet. Oh, you're gonna take that? No! Oof. Oh, it's tier 1. That's fine. No, it's not. shit. Okay. It's a little grungy on this guy, but it's all right. Oh, I was missing a rat there for a second. A lot of people that do not want to take corruptions off. So where's this guy going? Oh, we wanted to hit him. This actually has three. So this is a 3-person dungeon, tier 1, boss room, boss room, boss room. So we're heading into the 3rd boss right now. This one is interesting because it just takes has some interesting mechanics to it. So yeah, you'll see there's quite a bit. Hello? Now throw will be large. Actually, you probably won't see a ton of it because so you come in here, he's going to spawn some tornadoes. We have to bury the treasure, and then he gets pissed and goes out. You have to do that a few times, but the tornadoes obviously knock you back. And the longer he's in this little thing, he will get a buff and he'll ramp up his damage, which he actually did not get one during that. So that's good.
You are Guam.
What? He still got shower jewels on me. But that doesn't hit them. Okay. He still did not get a buff. That was quick. Yo, Broken, thanks for the follow, buddy. Oops, shit, wrong way. Jules is over. Sounds like an average pocket back in the early 2000s. Just all the change. Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's very luck based, unfortunately. So he finally got his buff. He's at 1.2, so he's doing 20% more damage now. Oh, that's gonna hurt them a little bit. Could have placed that a little bit better for him. This game has the audacity to give me a shield? Okay. Okay. I see how it is, game. You give me all this tank gear, and then I come in a tank, and then you spit in my face by throwing a shield at me. For those of you who don't know, champions at one point in their careers could use shields. And then a couple years into the game, shields were removed from champions. So for this to drop in my loot pool just is a little, you know, insult to injury. I suppose. Dude, if anybody is in Vision's channel down there, tell Toe, because he's probably got me muted right now. I want him to see this. I want him to see this right now. Absolutely ridiculous. To play Warden and never get a shield to drop then? Probably. Well, that's just upsetting. Oh yeah, okay. Look what the game had the audacity. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. I just tanked this for them. And the game gives me a shield. That's not the point, and you know it. No. No. It's embers. That is just ridiculous. What was this? Sudden defense cooldown? I think I have that on one of these things, right? But it appears I have the tier 16. No. Okay. So this will drop some seconds off of that. It's not bad. Unlock that. Give me some more tack mitt too. Oh. I have some stuff to upgrade on here. Which one? This one? Or this one? Oh? Oh, Meme Dude, are you on Glamdring, by the way? Add me as a friend. It's just Bludborn. Same in game as my Twitch name. Guess I should. You're on Grand. Grand. Well, there you go. Let's see here. Add the friends list. What you is 152 in Aradar. What's up, schmooze? So how do I like the instance so far? Instances, I do like them. This is probably the most I've run dungeons in a long time. Pretty much running them. I mean, every stream day, that's what I'm doing is running dungeons. I'm actually tanking again too, because the game felt necessary to give me a lot of tank pieces. So, just tank to tier 1 for these guys. Not a huge deal, but it's fun. I actually messed around with the build a little bit too, just like changed it up and really focused on like the survivability aspect of it. But all in all, I think they're actually pretty good. I think they're I like that the boss fights are just not sit there and tank and spank. There's things that you want to prioritize. There's things that you want to do in certain times, and there's things that are like that you could make choices on and have different outcomes based on your group comp. So I think that's good. And I think that bodes well for the raid, which should be nearing since tier 3 is out. Which once the raid comes out, that also means that the delving gear will get updated, so we could probably offset some other gear in some spots. So, all in all, pretty good though. Pretty good. Let me get out of this place. Is there a server I should consider? If you're in North America, I would probably consider Glamdring. That's kind of the main North American server, if you will. There's a pretty good mix of players. Like if you're looking at, like, I don't know why right now there's only about 600, so probably about maybe 700 or 800 total people on. It also is 2 o'clock in the morning during the week. So, but you'll notice like early games. So I always do this, like 1 to 20. There's 81 players on right now. That are in that very early stage. If we do like 20, yeah, let's 2 to 2. So if we do 20 to, I don't know why that window always works goofy. 20 to 40. There's actually 87 people on in that level range. So let's actually look. We'll look at the original game. There's actually more than 100 people in the first part of the game. So the Shadows of Angmar content. If you look at the second expansion, or the first expansion, the second part of the game, so 50 to 60, there's 46 people that are in there. So ideally, you should be able to find some people in those level bands to do some stuff with. Find yourself a good kin. If you do come on Glamdring, I'm sure that Knights of the Kingstead wouldn't mind having you. That probably goes for anybody that's on here. Probably talk to some of the officers on there and, you know, come on in. Always good having a kin full of people. Yeah, absolutely. And that goes to anybody, like, if you have questions, some people always apologize for asking questions in chat. I love questions about the game. Like, I love talking about this game. I love talking about streaming. So if you have questions around it, feel free to ask. I've answered probably some of the same questions multiple times in the same stream. Certainly over the course of weeks, months, and years. Like I said, I've been playing the game since 2007. I've been streaming it since 2013. Been making videos since 2013. So I really enjoy Lord of the Rings Online. I really enjoy Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry to ask, but can I ask questions here? Nice. Hey, what's up, Myth? How you doing, buddy? I do love the game. It's a fun game. Absolutely. I personally don't recommend the game to people to play it any longer. Everybody says, well, it runs like shit and laggy. Why do you even play this? I mean, I don't... There's like certain things. There's certain scenarios that don't run well. But like, for the most part, like it's fine. Like there's a lot of games that play like shit, you know, like a lot of modern games have desync issues, and there's a lot of modern games that have you know, graphical distortion and things like that, or like really bad clipping or falling through the map, or I mean, it runs fine for me. Like I do what I want to do. I mean, I'll agree. It doesn't run as well as it should. And that's fine. I mean, yeah, exactly. 2007 single core. So it doesn't support multi-threading. So that really, even like 64-bit really isn't even taking full advantage of at that point. Like granted, we're able to use more RAM and stuff like that, but you know, it is what it is. I think the reality is too, the vast majority of people who are going to play this game are not going to run content that is as demanding. Like me running PvP and dungeons and stuff like that. And keep in mind, I play on DX11 Ultra High and 1440p. So there's that too. Like I'm sure if I ran it in a different graphical setting and ran it in, you know, 1080p, there'd be even different performance there, but I do what I want. I still enjoy it. I always still tell people, like, you know, if you like Lord of the Rings and you're not really even looking to do endgame content or PvP or any of that stuff, and you just want to jaunt around Middle Earth, go for it. Well, see, I would never discourage somebody from playing a game, honestly, like, especially one that's free to play. Like, give it a rip. If you... I'm of the mind that unless something is Gollum quality, give it a rip. You know? Like, Yeah, I think that's a big thing by itself, Myth, is just, you know. We shall see. But it is almost 2 o'clock here, and been streaming for about 4 hours, so I'm gonna get off here and get some sleep. So, as always, thank you guys all for hanging out. If you're not already following the channel, make sure you do so. If you want to support the stream and what I do here, make sure you sub. Hit up all the other channels too, like YouTube. Do all that good stuff. And like I said, I'll see you back here Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Clock in. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, somebody else streaming right now. This is always a weird time. If I know anybody. I need to watch some people. Cool. All right, everybody. I'm out. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.